Well, for the first time in nearly 8 years, there will be a new sheriff in Scott County. With roughly 45% of the vote, Bob Smith is the projected winner in yesterday's Republican primary. He beat out Steve Doolin and Caleb Handy and will run unopposed in November. WGEM's Robbie Tucker made the trip to Scott County this morning to speak with Smith and joins us now. So, Robbie, what'd you learn?
Daniel, Smith told me his 5-month campaign was a roller coaster from start to finish, and now with the nomination secured, Smith plans to finish out his time as chief deputy in the sheriff's department while planning for his first day in office later this year. He told me he enjoyed talking with local residents during his campaign and was overwhelmed by the support he received.
Messages and the text messages and the calls that I received last night and today, I'm just truly humbled by the response that I got. And I just want to let them know, even if you didn't support me, I'm still going to be your sheriff. And I mean, I'm going to work for you, I guess what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to work for all of Scott County.
Smith's top priorities as sheriff will be to release public sheriff's reports, attend city and village meetings, and prioritize slow, methodical patrols and community interaction. Daniel?
All right, thanks, Robbie. And Smith will replace Tom Ettinger, who was first elected back in 2018.